I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record News Watch. There's been another highway death in our area. This one happened last night on the Thruway in the town of Tuxedo. State police say it happened around 9 p.m. between the Harriman Toll Plaza and Suffern Thruway exit 15A. According to police, a slow-moving minivan heading southbound with its hazard lights flashing was attempting to pull onto the right shoulder when it was hit from behind by a tractor-trailer rig. The minivan crashed into a tree while the tractor-trailer continued into the woods, jackknifing into a tree. The driver of the rig, 35-year-old Quadir Holman of Newark, New Jersey, died after being extricated from the wreckage and rushed to Good Samaritan Hospital. The occupants of the minivan reportedly suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The crash created a southbound Thruway traffic backup of about 10 miles during the overnight hours. Investigators in the city of Newburgh believe people living illegally in an abandoned Washington Street building may have been responsible for starting the fire early Sunday morning that destroyed the structure as well as the house next door. All utilities had been turned off at the house at number 322 Washington Street, but authorities say there was evidence to indicate squatters were living there and may have accidentally touched off the blaze. Police officers were able to rescue a 90-year-old woman who was sleeping in a back bedroom in the house next door. The incident may lead to more discussion over the problem of squatters taking up residence in vacant Newburgh buildings. City fire officials say last year about 20% of all structure fires in Newburgh were started by squatters. November ballot positions are on the line today in several Orange and Ulster County legislative districts, and they're among the region's featured political battles that voters will decide on this primary election day. One hotly contested race has been playing out in Ulster County, the Legislative District 21, where current Legislative Chairwoman Terry Bernardo is vying for the Republican Party line against the GOP committee-backed candidate John Dawson. The Orange County legislative races feature new district lines imposed on the county by a federal court. And among their races of interest, the Republican primary in District 21 that pits longtime Goshen Town Councilman Philip Cantorino against former County Executive Assistant James O'Donnell. Orange County Republican Elections Commissioner David Green says when it comes to primaries, the winning candidates are the ones who knock on doors and get people out to vote.
Well, I think it really comes down to that, especially in a primary, because you definitely have to get the voters to come out to vote in the primary. And this is a local year, and it's in all our towns and cities, and it's definitely getting those voters to come out and have a reason for them to actually come out. So it takes the candidates actually informing the voters that number one, they are on the ballot, and these are the issues in their local communities that separate them from the other candidates.
Polls stay open until 9 tonight, and you will get complete primary election coverage. The results here at Record Online. In Ulster County, a Saugerties couple is facing an assortment of drug and burglary charges. 41-year-old Scott Hapeman was taken into custody on a felony marijuana possession charge by drug enforcement officers after they discovered his car filled with harvested pot plants. A search of the couple's Flatbush Camp Road home led to the arrest of Hapeman's wife Tina for criminal possession of stolen property after an assortment of stolen items, including coin collections and jewelry, were found, along with 3 pounds of marijuana. Ken Adams says the state is making progress in its effort to become more business-friendly. The president and CEO of Empire State Development Corporation offered that assessment during a speech to members of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce this morning. Adams says since January 2011, 324,000 private sector jobs have been created in the state, and that the Startup New York initiative, which offers tax-free zones around SUNY campuses, will help bring high-quality jobs to the state. And Adams says the state has caught up to the number of jobs it had lost prior to the recession, although many of those jobs are lower paying or part-time. And State Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli says the state has $12.5 billion sitting in unclaimed fund accounts that belong to state residents. And representatives from DiNapoli's office are attending events across the state this month to help New Yorkers find out if any of that money belongs to them. Here in the Hudson Valley, the comptroller's representatives will be attending Senator Terry Gibson's Veterans Fair that'll be held at the Ramada Inn in Fishkill on Saturday, September 28th. And you can also check for unclaimed funds at www.osc.state.ny.us. Good luck. Humid weather brings us the threat of showers over the next couple of days. It'll be hot and humid on Wednesday, with temperatures getting up around 90 degrees. And Thursday will be mostly cloudy and humid with thunderstorms likely. The highs are expected to top out in the low to mid 80s. Stay in touch with what's happening in your community and your world by starting your day with the Times-Herald Record. And when news breaks, you will find it here at Record Online. For Record News Watch, I'm Tracy Baxter.